Hello! The game decided that I wanted to reset my options when I started, which is a bad thing, because the game is highly modded, and I'm not sure I actually have the file that I should have to bring the options back to what they were before. Mijai27, thank you for following. Let's play some Oblivion, shall we? By going live. Welcome to the stream. Let's see if the game works. Let's see if the game works. So we are in Cyrodiil. No, of course we're in Cyrodiil. That's not the point. We are in okay. It works. In the Imperial City, is what I mean to say. And we're exploring. Just exploring. Let's go into the sewers. See if I can remember where the map buttons were. Let's see if there's an entrance to the sewers in here. In fact, there is. It's over yonder over there. So we have explored most of the sewers, if not all of the sewers, up until the market district. So how do I get back there? Think through here, maybe. But is this a dead end? Oh yeah, it's this little alley that I like. And let's go into the sewers. Kill some vampires. Mostly not, actually. We have... I have beard hairs in my mouth, for one. But that's not the point. We have explored most of it, including some of the tunnels. It's pretty dark. So let's go ahead and get a torch out. Good, good. There's a rat that is upset at me. And this is a one-way... Hello, little guy. It's a one-way trip. Let's go to the west tunnel, see if we visited the west tunnel. I don't think so. No, we did. We did. Sometimes there's vampires down here. Welcome to the stream, Destero. I see you changed your name. Welcome on in. How's it going? Nice sewers textures. Actually, I always thought the sewers looked the best in Oblivion. These ones are retextures though. But even the old ones used to look really sweet. In a sense that, you know, sweet as in sewers. Greetings. Actually, it's the first time I discovered a Twitch channel. Well, I'm glad that you did discover my Twitch channel. And you've been a long time YouTube subscriber, and now I saw an announcement on YouTube and dropped in. Yes, I usually stream starting around this hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I used to do it on Saturdays as well, but now Saturdays are taken up by Dungeons and Dragons, so it becomes a little bit harder for me to plan my Saturdays accordingly. But yeah, you can find me usually at this hour. So mostly it's been Oblivion recently. And for the foreseeable future, it's going to be Oblivion. But I say foreseeable future, it's going to be a few months. You know how big Oblivion is. This is Denari Amnes' basement. We're not going to go to the Denari Amnes' basement. Jung, welcome to the stream. I am doing well, Desero. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you are doing as well. Dude, I was busy farming in Path of Exile. You can still farm when I'm live. You know, that's the beauty of well, okay, I hope you have multiple screens. But that's the beauty of Twitch, is that mostly you can just leave it on the background. And that's how we do. That's how I do anyway. Unfortunately, editing is not something that I can do while listening to other things. At least not that I can figure out how to do it. I know that some people do it. I can't understand it. You know, like listen to a Let's Play or to a Twitch stream while I'm editing. Can't do it. So what I do is I listen to Let's Plays instead. And then when I need to listen to things on my editing, I pause the video. And pausing or muting a Twitch stream is a little bit of a bummer. How do I get over there? So these are the to the west tunnels. And that's to the basement. And I'm in combat, mind you. This is like... I never opened that. Now, we don't need to open this. We opened it. We did it. No, you always watch streams on your laptop. On your belly. But then you don't have multiple screens. That's a terrible thing. The auto maps are much better in Oblivion compared to Skyrim. They are, aren't they? I mean, there's also a reason why they are. Because Skyrim has a lot more levels above levels. The level designers just sort of forgot that their map system is terrible. And they did it for Fallout 3. Fallout 3's mini-maps are horrendous. Just absolutely horrendous. And the level designers just didn't do anything to prevent it from being horrendous. Now, I don't know how to get to the other side. So, either it's a secret passage, or it isn't. Does that make sense? Let's go to the west gates. It's comfy. Okay, well, that's fair. It's a fair assessment, I suppose. It's not for me. Comfy is my chair, because the bed is not comfy. I don't like my bed. I hate my bed. I mean, I like sleeping. That's not the thing, though. So Temple Sewers. Have we been to the temple? So we must have. Otherwise, we wouldn't be over here to the west tunnel. Oh yeah. Maybe. I was gonna say maybe there's an entrance over there, but I don't think there is. This would be the entrance. Well, there it is. Untitled Sewers. There's something secret. Something safe. Yeah, it's the Daenerys something or other. We're gonna go there. Get a waterbed. No! I heard... I've never slept or been in a waterbed. I heard those are not comfortable, though. Jackman Imble. We've been over here. Have we been over here? Samuel Bantian. Yeah, we have. I don't know if we've been to the ones in front, though. I suspect we have. Let's just go in there. Briefly. And put the PC under the waterbed.
You should leave. You know, I saw your fight against the Grey Prince.
Yes. I'll see you later. Yeah, so we came over here, and I think we went to the Tiber Septim Hotel. Yeah, I remember. It's not a good time. It's early in the morning. Oh, she's sleeping out here. This is weird. But actually very good, because I can feed off of her. Water cooling. Makes sense. This is great, actually. This is great that she's there. Anyway, let's wait until it's daytime, so people are about. And also, hopefully not raining anymore. We're gonna figure it out. 9... There it is. Still raining. Such is life. Okay, so we did that. The Umbacano Manor. Over there. Umbacano Manor. We've been there. Before. For a murder.
What is it now?
Hi.
Joring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
Free time. In my free time, Jung. I don't have free time. I have not. I have not. I do have free time, though. But, fortunately. But I have not. Because Path of Exile is not going to be on my free time. That's not my intention anyway. I want to do a Let's Play of it. But But we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna happen, though. I have not tried it. Your master Umbacano.
My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of alien antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master?
Actually, I might. I have an alien artifact for sale.
Really? May I see it, please?
Sure.
How interesting. I'm sure the curio shops in the market district would be glad to give you a fair price for this. Unfortunately, my master is only interested in the rarest and most unique alien artifacts to add to his collection.
Really?
Farewell.
What about you, Ushiza?
I work as a guard at Umbacano Manor. My name is Ushija.
Or that, yes. Tell me about Umbacano.
I am one of his guard dogs. No more, no less. He pays us well to guard his many treasures. This is enough for me.
Well, I suppose it is.
You too.
I'll go fetch my actual treasure that I have in the Priory of the Nine. We still have to do those quests. Yes, my black horse is right there, without armor. I don't understand. So what I'm looking for is this. Alien statue. Apprentice alembic retort. Journeyman calcinator. Okay. Pretty good. So I can sell the one that I have. Sounds good to me. The game changes mechanics every 3 months or so. You should do a let's play when they release Path of Exile 2. It's looking like that might be what is gonna end up happening. I honestly wanted to do a let's play of the original one. I honestly did, because it's an interesting game that's that I think is well suited for a let's play. Even though it is, you know, sort of a not very focused on dialogue and whatnot, but the dialogue that it has, it is a lot more interesting than, for example, Diablo 2, for example, or even Diablo 3. Certainly than Diablo 3. Diablo 3 sucks. In terms of dialogue, anyway. And so I thought it would be a cool idea to do that, but I just didn't find the time. And doing it multiplayer is really complicated. Not that it can't be done, multiplayer style, I mean. It should be the end of 2020. It's just around the corner. You should do it with friends, since doing it with a team is better than doing it alone, farming-wise. Farming-wise, it's fine. You just make a cut, and then I'm two levels higher. Seriously, though, the recording as a team, it's complicated. I suppose it depends on the game. I suppose it inherently changes the way I play, and the way I do the let's play. But also, it's so complicated to get the storyline through in a multiplayer let's play. Oh, at least, well, what was the name of that other game that I did with Bumpy and Splooch and I think it was Mutanit. It was Mutanit. That was like Path of Exile, but not. I don't remember the name. Okay. So just leave these over here. These two rings. Ring of Sunfire is way too expensive. The rest of the stuff I keep. Not the skooma, though. You can keep the skooma. Good. Good. Let's go back. There's a lot of lore and I haven't seen any since I skipped all the dialogue. That's the point. That's why I say, like, even when we played together, We were skipping all the dialogue because, you know, we gotta get to places. We gotta get to places. So let's go back to the Umbacano Manure. Manure. I don't know how to pronounce the word.
Have mercy.
And see if I can sell the statue. Excuse me.
What can I do for you?
I have a torch on you, so now you are very orange.
My master. Why?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I have an Aelid statue.
I believe my master would be interested in speaking to you right away. If you'll just follow me.
I will. I'll also remove my torch, just, you know, because... Glories and laments among the Aelid ruins. Having arrived at Godel Priory something or other. That's a short testimony, I suppose. See you later, Ashklige. You really should scrub these a little bit better, you know. There's a lot of
What
green.
can I do for you?
Hi. So, this is your master, I take it? Excuse me. I'll never be able to get out of this chair. I don't know how to do it.
Yes? You have something of interest to me?
I do. I have a statue over here.
Ah, one of the 10 ancestors.
10?
Hold it up to the light. Yes! Exquisite. You did the right thing by
can't believe
bringing
there's 10
this
of
to
them.
me. I am interested in
What is that
obtaining
line?
the complete set of these statues. If you bring them to me when you find them, I will pay you double for each one. I would be happy to take this statue off your hands right now. I assume that's why you came to see me?
He hates me, but yes.
Wonderful. Remember, I
He
will
really
be
hates
happy
me.
to give you the same price.
I'd recommend following a
others.
build guide. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll
That's another
double
reason
your
why doing it
payment
on,
if you manage to recover the complete
well, let's
set
play-
of 10. I look
complicated.
forward to a long and mutually profitable relationship.
But not liking me. Tell me about these Aelid statues.
Yes. Have you found another statue for me?
No, I just wanted to know about them.
Well then, you have work to do. I will continue to search the archives for any clues to the statue's locations.
You could tell me where they are?
I have not read the works of Mrs. Otis. I'm told some find her guidebooks useful, though she apparently has strong opinions on some matters. Make it quick.
I'm gonna make you love me. Okay, like this, that's a dislike over here.
Is that so?
That's a like? Yeah.
No. You do... What a... Get away from me. Oh, please. No. You do me... You're... Really now. You're such a charmer.
No, I'm not. You're just the worst.
Is that so? Please. You're revolt.
Your face?
Oh,
Your face is
what a
revolting.
wonderful compliment.
I think that's
Please,
the
I'm
body
embarrassed.
joke.
Not funny. That's just talk. Is that so? Your goodness. What can I say?
Well, what can you say?
You're good.
I know.
Be seeing you.
Bye. Hey, Jolring. Do you like the statues?
If you'll just follow me.
I just wanted to speak with you.
Indeed, I am at your service.
Tell me about Umbacano.
Shall I show you up?
No, I just wanted to speak with you.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay.
Good day.
I can't even eat the cheese. This is such terrible manners. My god. Ruin or provinces of Tamriel. And also on wild elves. And an Aelid statue display. Very hard lock that I'll open because why not? Did you put the Aelid statue? Oh, you put it over here. I'll steal it. I'll steal it one of these days. I thought he was going to tell us where to go, honestly. Maybe he has some... Maybe there's some way to learn that up here. Doubtful. The last king of Aelids. Oh. Well, let's go down. Hey.
Look at the muscles on you.
I know.
What do you want?
I kind of wanted to learn where the statues were, but I don't think you can tell me.
Take care.
Bye. I probably should.
Afternoon.
No, it is probably. Probably should look up, look around up here, because I am exploring the town, and some places are. Some places need to be explored. Mostly for potential Nern routes. Nern Reet. That might be... Oh, we maxed out security just then. Maybe? I don't know. What the heck? Oh, just... It's fine. We're good. Let's get that in. Not that we needed to open that, but... well, we are in a different area. And that is locked. So let's go underground. I think we went underground before when we were... Yeah, there's a little room. Or a big room. It's just how it is. Sabby8, thank you for the follow once again. He keeps the notification keeps showing up for me. Are you following and refollowing? Thank you for that. Okay, so well, I guess that's Umbacano. I really thought it was gonna be there was gonna be more stuff over there, but such is life. Let's go to Ulenthrathran. Well, that sounds dark elf over there, and get to the last section of this district in the Imperial City. And that concludes the Imperial City. That was faster than I thought it was going to be. For a moment there, it was raining inside, but the game caught itself. I believe we might have been here already. Oh, yeah. Doing exactly what? I do not recall. Did I start with this one?
You have my ear, citizen.
This is the Daenerys house. That I can't pronounce. Let's go to this, I don't think I've been here. I might have been to the main house, but I didn't go to the other places. This one connects to the sewers. And we don't need to go to the sewers. There really is nothing here. See you in a little bit, Young. Ooh, big book. About the followers of the Grey Fox. I think this is one of the houses where...
Have mercy. One more coin.
Where the Grey Fox stood at.
Blessings of Julianus upon.
Maybe this one. Hi.
Good day.
To you as well.
I don't know that anyone in Cyrodiil drives up.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I don't think we're gonna find anything in here. But I do need to be careful. Try to see if there's any sewer access points.
How do you do?
She was after me. Interesting. Thought she wouldn't be. Well, then again, it makes some sense. Because shopkeepers, you can enter their shop, obviously, but they will still go after you if you walk around outside of their line of sight. I think it was coincidence. She was not after me.
Can I help you, citizen?
Rumors?
Emperors have been assassinated before.
They have.
Move along.
Rigirad's house. Perfect. I don't know that I have been here. Saving. Well, there's a chest over here. Nothing important. Rigirad is nowhere to be found. No sewer entrance. I mean, I don't expect to find much. The foaming flask. We have heard of the foaming flask before.
You've got some nimble fingers. Welcome to the Foaming Flask. Good food, good drink. I'm Ernest Manus. Let me know what you need.
No good textures, unfortunately. Tell me about the Imperial City.
I got no beds here. You need a bed in the Imperial City, you got 4 choices. The King and Queens and the Tiber.
I know.
Farewell.
Yeah, I don't know what is up with that texture all of a sudden. Let's look around. Don't expect there to be anybody down here. So I'm not even gonna sneak. No entrances. Just me crashing my head against the candles in the ceiling. It's not candles, whatever those are. Just some chests. I don't think they ever have anything interesting, these chests. Even if you're very high level. Madness of Pelagius. Or Pelagius. I believe Pelagius is a character in Morrowind. No, that's a city. Pelagiad. It's not a city, it's a
Speak.
no. It's a little town. We're just gonna go upstairs.
Stop!
Oh, screw you.
Then
Just wanted to find if there's anything up here. Mixed unit tactics in 5 years. I'm not even in combat. There's nothing up here. Well, that's why we quick save. So that nothing bad happens. Because having to make sure there's nothing in these things, it's just a pain. Works the same in Morrowind, but in Morrowind you're a little bit at ease with there not being anything in there, because usually there isn't. And actually there never is. There's only one tower that you need to go to, but it's in a quest.
Yes? I don't know, just take a walk around.
Very angry person?
I'm Erisari Aranim. Saurus is my husband.
Indeed.
My favorite thing is fresh slaughterfish.
The favorite thing?
You too.
I'm not your favorite thing. Okay. It's not even the favorite food, it's just a flat out favorite thing. Fresh slaughterfish. Jesus Christ. These people. They're not main characters or anything.
How quaint. How do you do?
I wonder why how quaint that word. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Okay, we're on the ground. Make sure there is no entrance. There's a bunch of books over here, though.
How are you?
Very nice. I am very nice. That's how I am. Let's go over here. Ooh, Ushiza. Ushiza's house. Please don't let the guards see me. Need to be very careful with these things, because every once in a while, stop right there, criminal scum! Or, you violated the law. I don't remember. Ushiza.
What do you want?
I thought you were in Umbacano's place. Whoa, he sees me. Good. Okay, the guard didn't mind me. Shiza sees me very well.
Like a bright one. What do you want?
I'm not very bright, you see.
You too.
She's also not very bright. It's the radiant AI. Anything but. History of lockpicking. She's not even a trainer. She just has a book down there. That apparently she keeps very far away from her nightgown. Or table. She doesn't want to read it. It's the book on... The book on lockpicking.
How are you?
Okay. How do I get in there without Ushiza noticing me? She's, Well, how I do it is I make sure I saved just now. Which I did. So I just do whatever I please. And go and check if there's anything down here. Because there probably isn't. Yep, no entrances. I don't think there's going to be an entrance to the other part of the sewer. I think it's accessed through another part. It's really hard getting up here. He doesn't have any trouble with that, though. We should have a bounty already. We don't. That's surprising. Well, if we don't, it's good enough for me. That works well enough. Next. Only one house. Srathad. Srathad's house. Do you guys remember Srathad? Srathad.
Yes?
He doesn't like me.
They say a thief actually stole.
Yes.
Take care.
Srathad. That's a difficult name to pronounce. Srathad. Srathad. Man, that is... I have difficulty with that name. He likes to paint. I don't remember that being a thing that... What's the word? Characterized his character? That sounds a little bit redundant. Characterizing your character? You can characterize a lot of things, not just your character, but still, it is a little bit redundant. It's not redundant. What's the word? It's like when you say a sentence that sounds awkward. There's a word for that. When you use like similar sounding words that are just goofy when they're put together, or the same word right after one and right after the other, even though it is grammatically correct. So we did it. The guards are not angry, and we also went to the city aisle, and we're going to the Elven Gardens District.
What is it, citizen?
Now, the Elven Gardens District, and also I might need to rest for 12 hours. The Elven Gardens District is actually a residential area, so there's a lot of houses there. And after that, I really thought it was just a market district. I think it is, but I might be wrong. It's not raining anymore, so that's good. Lovely weather. And we need to go into the sewers as well.
Better be good.
It isn't. And also, you're a jerk.
Well. What do you want?
I want to make sure you don't have any quests for me.
Take care.
It's usually that's what I want all the time. We haven't been here very often. An interesting district nonetheless. Let's start with this one. Yeah, we have been here, just not very often. Let's start with this district over here. Dulgroshug. Hello.
Dulgroshug.
Or that.
I could show you a thing or two about light armor. For a small consideration.
Yes.
It's a matter of trust.
Is it?
Be seeing you. A pleasure to speak. You just have to know the right people. You gotta like a store.
Yep.
You too.
I need to go down here, dude. You understand? Okay, I'm sneaking. Woo! The Real Wampus, welcome to the stream, and thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime for 9 months straight. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. It's been a while since you showed up. So, welcome. Welcome back. How's it going? We're, finally doing... what's the word? There's a word for what I'm trying to say. Finally doing the littlest of side quests in the game, but just going around making sure we talk to everybody, and we're clearing the Imperial City out, which is the biggest city by far, and making sure everyone has been talked to and whatnot. There has been a surprising dearth of people with quests, however. They have showed up. We have done all streams with quests, but still.
Are you not feeling well?
I'm feeling very nicely, thank you. All is fine. Corona as usual. Yes, as well. That's also part of that's also part of me asking if you're doing all right, because the world is tumultuous right now, and you know how it is. So I'm glad you're doing fine as usual. Okay. There was nobody in the level below. I mean, the door was locked. Maybe that's the reason. This is a fighter's... Adrian Decanius. I don't remember this person. Although they go to the market district a lot. And I talked to a lot of people in the market district already. Now, there's no guarantee that we won't miss any side quests. I'm not gonna go looking for... I'm not gonna look at side quests list, because that can be done. Ooh, Irene Metric. I know her. Hi.
I'm Irene Metric. If you needed to know more, you'd already know.
That's fair.
Farewell.
And she likes the metric system. She came up with it, in fact. That's why it's called like that, for sure. Lovely bedroom. I never take anything from the jewelry boxes. Mostly because they tend to not have anything. And indeed, that one didn't. I'm mostly looking for nun roots. Why are there mushrooms in your house? I don't know where she has mushrooms in her house. It's just one of those things. It's a good thing I noticed. Ooh, there's the sewer access point. Elven Garden Sewers. Down we go. Told you I needed to go into the sewers. And we're gonna. Are we gonna stick to the right or to the left? Let's go to the right. Little rat. This looks like a dead end. What a curious situation. Her access point doesn't actually access the vast majority of the sewers. That's such a weird thing that these people have access to the sewers at their home. I would just use that to stash all the crap that I don't want. That I don't want. That's a different thing. Amuse?
Hello. Can I help you?
No, not Amuse, evidently.
You too.
The same color, though. Sintav. I don't remember anybody by this name. They're not here. Sironin Sintav. Then again, I didn't really look at all the people that I talked to in the market district. And maybe they're bedridden. Maybe they're, you know, sick or something. It's never the case. I don't think that actually happens in this game. Lovely place, though, but the Elven district houses are designed differently than the other districts. Can you notice that? The interior, I should say. Can you spot that? Like, the upper rooms are also gloomy, for one. So very, very gloomy. And even the lower one, I didn't notice anything drastically different in regards to the basement. But the first floor, the ground floor, is they're a lot more sparse, and not this one, mind you. A lot more sparse and a lot more sort of practically furnished. Whereas the other ones tended to be, in the other areas, it tends to be a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more. And look at this, it's sparse, and not necessarily in the wrong kind of way. It's just sort of. Oh, this is another person called Sintav over here. Huh. That's curious that they wouldn't keep the same style. Because it isn't that the people of the gardens just have a different thing. It's just that, look at it. It's the lighting. It's so dark in here. I mean, it looks nice, I suppose. It's just really weird. It's really obvious that it's just done by a different person. It's a different level designer. That's what happens. That's what's going on in here. King and Queen. Let's go in here. I believe I might.
He's finally clear. Sironin Sintav. I'm a Sintav. That's all you need to know.
I have been to your house.
What Iniel says goes. He says lay off the Aetius, I lay off the Aetius. Simple.
That's fair. I have no idea what's going on.
Enjoy the manor.
Oh, this guy's the one that sold me the manor.
May his soul finally rest in peace. I'm overjoyed to hear that you were able to cleanse the...
I never came back.
The Fighters Guild thing...
But it doesn't matter.
Good fortune to you. I am Iniel Sintav, head of the Sintav clan.
I've heard a lot about the Sintav clan.
The Sintavs have always been one of the leading families in the city. We will refrain from contact with the Aetius, unless provoked.
This is not a quest.
Aye.
I don't think it is a quest.
I'm Commander Sintav. Sironin is my husband. Excuse him, please. He's a little irritable.
Sure.
Things have been very quiet with the Aetius. That suits me.
They changed
just
the
fine.
pronunciation of
All
everything.
this fighting is stupid. What are they fighting about? Just stupid pride. Good day.
Go ahead, please.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Didn't mean it. Wrong spell. to go to the sewers. Well, to the sewers as well, but wanted to check the basement. So the basements do have the same sort of sparse, practical furnishing.
Emperors and his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard.
Oh, they're talking about the
It's a disgrace.
Emperor. He was really upset. I thought he was talking about the Sintabs somehow. Because sometimes there's some quests that you can do that you can, or that you can get, that you can only get by, or not necessarily only get, but you can get them by listening to people talking about them.
Hello.
Oh,
I'd have
hello.
And so basically it's important to keep an ear out.
Castus Sintav. Whatever Uncle In...
These guys.
You wear the shadow. I was in the thief.
Nothing new.
Shadow high.
What do you want? I'm a Sin.
These Sintabs, I hate you.
I'm Beran.
They're the only family.
If we work hard, Uncle Inil says he'll set us up in business together.
Have you noticed that they are the only family? Everybody else is not related to each other. Now that I think about it, that's super awkward. That's super weird.
I can see you are a kind.
He's Fralav the Faker.
Blessings of stand-up
He's not, because he's not really a beggar, as we know.
are upon me.
He is he's faking. A guardhouse. They have a guardhouse? And I get stuck on the upper steps. Guardhouse private quarters. Huh. Again, very dark upstairs, very sparse in the middle, very sparse in the bottom. The basement. It's not badly designed by any means, it's just differently designed. Smaller carpets. Smaller carpets, I feel, is the biggest sort of giveaway. I don't know. Somehow it feels different. Yeah, people are just out and about during the day. So either I come back during the night or to talk to them, or I meet them in the street, which is what I'm planning to do, is I'm just meeting them in the street. Deerhorn, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hello. I'm almost finishing the Imperial City because it's a big city, and I think I'm in the last district. I think. I'm just going into every house, making sure I meet everybody. Othrellos' house. We've been to Othrellos' house in the Thieves Guild, but we didn't really explore it. We talked to Othrellos, though. He's not home. I was just talking about how the Sintabs are a big family, apparently, here in the Imperial City. Ooh, down we go, into the sewers. But they're the only family. Because nobody else is related. Everybody else has completely different surnames. This guy was just keeping his own crabs down here in the sewers. Because, you know, sewer crab. The best crab, for sure. Oh, we didn't die. Oh, that opens both of them. And that connects over there to Irene Metric's house. Lots of crabs down here. Yep, it's crab day. Crabs for days. It's kind of surprising, honestly. It's like the game glitched out, or whoever designed the level just really liked crab. Sewer waterworks. We have not been here. Oh, look! A chest. I don't know who's fighting me, but somebody is. Oh, it's this crab. Aw, you just killed over and died. Such sadness. Some good things in here, though. Sticking to the right wall here. Trying not to lose track of where I've been. 2 attacks of that, and another attack of this. And they go down easily enough. I heard somebody summon something. Yeah, I'm in combat. Spellcaster up there. Oh, freaking hell. It summoned a zombie down here. Ah! This is relatively dangerous. Huh. I have other weapons, sir. Or ma'am. I have other weapons. So, we're not carrying loot anymore. Is that it? No, this is not the game. I am still carrying loot. I was thinking of Underrail, where things are a little bit different now. Chest. 54 gold. Part for the course, really. To the Elven Garden Sewers. We didn't explore that yet, so it connects back over there. Sorry, I had to do that because mouse doesn't like things every once in a while. So I have to babysit where it is. It's another spellcaster. You're gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm going in. That works well enough. It doesn't work too well, but it works. Potion of healing. Nothing interesting here, as I suspected, to be honest. Yep, this is just an area. I don't even know why it's this area. There's an area underneath. Where? Right. There's an area underneath the Imperial City called. What is it called? The Sewer Waterworks. And it doesn't have more water than normal, for one. It's not like the cistern or something like that in Tomb Raider 1. Or just go in, there's water, and the puzzles are made about water and whatnot. No, it's just an area. They call it Waterworks, because of reasons. And it doesn't lead anywhere. It doesn't have anything. It's just weird. Where does that go? To the Elven Gardens district. Fathis Ula's. I need to go to Fathis Ula's house. Because in his house, there's an access point to the other side. And I think actually that might lead to the little bit of sewers that I couldn't get to. Well, let's keep the torch up. And also go upstairs, because you never know. Now you know. Okay, Fathis Ula's. Where is your house? Save the game. Fathis Ula's. I don't think I talked to him.
Greetings, Imperial.
Have you ever shopped at
Hi there.
Edgar's?
Greetings, Imperial, says an Imperial to an Imperial, who are of the same family. It works really well. It works really well. It doesn't work really well, Bethesda. Oh, we've been here. Why have I been here? Pretty cool area, though. It is difficult in this engine to make this sort of dungeon. Looks really cool. I really like it. And it's completely lost. Maybe not, actually. The Sunken Sewers. That sounds pretty ominous. Also weird, because, you know... Why? How exactly did the sewers sink? But, you know, it sounds cool. Oh, that's how you get over here. Right. Let's go to the Sunken Sewers then. Because we got through that. Unfortunately, it doesn't lead into the other area. Yeah, I don't know how to get there. I imagine through somebody's house. Let's see if the Sunken Sewers actually have anything for us. They do. I know where this is. I know what this is. It leads to the Elven Gardens district, or sewers. Oh, it's the same area. Yeah, that is a main quest location, and it's pretty cool. It's very memorable, at the very least. I don't know if it's probably going to have something that I'm going to nitpick about in it, but we did it. Okay. Back to this little quarter. Need to be careful of the time. It's still pretty early in the evening at 6 p.m. So I don't need a torch anymore. I need to go into these two houses. And basically, after I have done that...
Are you not feeling well?
No, I have vampirism. After I have done that... Go away. After I've done that, I have explored half, the bigger half, basically. don't know what that's supposed to be. It's a bug, it's what that is. Lots of scrolls. It's a funny. It's a funny. It's a funny. We're not going to pay attention to that, though. In the construction set, one of the things you can do is just look, search by, you know, filter by title. And if you write handbill, you get all the existing handbills in the game. And then you can just add them all to the world. And it becomes a funny like that. Increase security again. This has been good for our security skill. Not that we need it, mind you, because we have a +8 or whatever it is. And even if we didn't, we have the skeleton key. I'll still steal your lockpicks. You never know when I might need more gold. I really don't want to have to cheat the gold in because of course I can do that. It's a thing that can be done. But I don't want to do it. Okay.
Yes?
Rajan.
Did you hear?
Yes.
You too.
What can I do for you?
Alyssa.
There are rumors that...
There are.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Luther Broad's boarding house.
Luther Broad's boarding house. I'm Luther.
Broad.
Want beds or food? See me.
Sounds fair.
I don't trust you enough.
Okay, he doesn't trust me to...
Bye. Good day. Daedric shrines nearby. I know of 2. North of the city, south of Bruma, east of the Silver Road is a Mephala shrine.
That's pretty good.
East of the city, at the head of the Red River, is a shrine to Vermina.
And they have been added to the map. No, I mean, it's good.
So the anvil break-ins were an inside job? Good day.
I mean, I can go upstairs. There's quite a lot of inns now that I think about it. And taverns and whatnot. Only one bookshop. Which makes some sense. Considering, you know, these are not the most literate people. Certainly not the smartest people, let's put it like that. I am allowed to go into the basement? Okay.
Winston, I just work for Luther. I don't want no trouble. You gotta be careful. You don't want people taking notice. Just keep quiet, keep your head down. I understand that Orthorelos isn't a bad man to talk to. If you need to learn...
I know who Orthorelos is, it's fine. So that's it. Half the city is gone. Not half the city. The whole city. He's gone. We're about to do it. We're about to finish the Imperial City. I'm gonna wait until... No, I shouldn't wait. I should. Actually, let's make sure... Let's go upstairs. Make sure I get to drink a little bit. Because I'm a vampire and all that. And I don't know if anybody sleeps up here. I would expect so. And there is somebody over here. There we go. One day I will be able to finish it. Not that I'm really too concerned about it at the moment. To get rid of the vampirism, I mean. There's a new way with one of the expansions, but it's fine.
The manor is finally cleansed.
You're still here. Oh, you're the one that I sucked. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Definitely not awkward or weird. Okay, so.
Morning.
Morning indeed. It's a terrible morning, though. It's like windy and whatnot.
Spare one for being found.
Oh, you're the faker. Oh, you're also sort of not in the right place. Fathis Ulas's chest needs a key. I don't remember that, but sure. Sure thing. Okay, so let's get Elven Garden Sewers. Yeah. Let's get these 8 done.
I am Gim Jasen. We come from Blackmarsh to the city to work the waterways and water trades. To earn gold, Argonians must come to the city. It is a strange life. Shaped stones and white skins everywhere. But in the water, we are the masters, and white skins pay well for our skills.
The red skins apparently don't, like the red guards. Or the blue skins apparently don't, like the... Dark elves, that's the one.
Amantius Electus is complaining about crime in the city.
Yeah, I did that.
Take care.
Not the crime, mind you. I did took care of the complaining. Valerau Kare, welcome to the stream. Hey, Colonel, I have not seen you in a while. Nice beard. Thank you. I don't remember you recently here. Oh, welcome on in. Yeah, I've been streaming only twice a week. Because on the weekends I've been doing the D&D sessions that I'm putting up on YouTube, the Dragon Heist thing and whatnot, playing Perfidy.
How do you do?
I do very well. Valar is enough. That is a lot easier. How do I do? Oh yeah, I started off on this side. So yeah, we're finally finishing the Imperial City. Because we're just going to everybody's house. We're finishing up going to everybody's house. And talking to them. Making sure we got all the side quests.
I am Wumik. Gods commend you.
Do they?
Argonians stick mostly to the river trade.
He doesn't have any new quests.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And yeah, it's basically... We're basically ready to start exploring the countryside. Although I do want to finish the expansion that I started already. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna start exploring the countryside in this stream, and then in the next one, we'll see what happens. But we'll see. Sindo's about to start a D&D session too. Fantastic. What are you gonna play? What's your character? Or have you not settled on it yet? White mage's robes. Very hard chest. Nobody's here though, so I'll just open that. It's just junk. Okay.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like...
That's why he had the same conversation as Gim. Although I thought Gim lived in a different area. Oh, Gim Jaizain and Wumik. Curious, huh? And we've been over there already to Fathizul's place. Oh, this is the Sintavs. I hate the Sintavs.
Jastia Sintav. Jenna's my sister.
Really?
I'm sick of all this fighting with you.
Well, that's it.
You too.
Very easy invisibility spell just to get down here. It'll be warrior for sure, human or dwarf. My friend wants to GM some campaign that happens before Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, that's cool. The time... I don't actually know about... I don't know any of the campaigns. But I guess if you can absolutely make... If you know the setting, you can make any campaign. But after...
Morning.
Baldur's Gate 2, I don't know, like how the timeline is. I always thought that the events of Baldur's Gate 2 specifically happened after the timelines that the Wizards of the Coast made. Or I'm mixing things up, I think. I'm mixing things up. I'm thinking of The Witcher. The Witcher is how it works. The Witcher is the books have a story, and then the games have the story that comes after. Except for the last book that came out, because apparently that last book is after the story of the games, or something like that. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. And this is where all the Sintabs live, in basically a big building that has a bunch of doors outside, instead of a bunch of doors inside. Which is fair enough, I suppose. It's all very similarly decorated, though. All these houses. Sparsely. Yeah. I don't feel that this is quite up to the standard of the rest of the city, to be honest. And it's not meant to represent... It doesn't... Well, I mean, at least it doesn't come across as if it were meant to represent a poorer part of town or anything. It just feels like the level designers didn't... They weren't the same people, really. At the end of the day, that's how it feels like. The last book of Sapkowski is kind of trash, I am afraid. I have met him personally. He made some good book, but in real life, he's a huge asshole. Yeah, I got that impression as well. Oh. We got something going on over here. Not that we can tell, but we do have something going on over here. I had that impression as well. I read The Last Wish. That's the only book I read. And I really liked the way it was told. The story, it's like it's like a collection of short stories, and I like that a lot. I think it works really well. Especially having read it after playing the first game, which is in itself detached from the previous storylines. This is like a fresh start. The tone is already set. The basis of the setting is already set by the game, so I didn't have trouble. I didn't have trouble reading the book. I thought it was really cool. For me, I think it might be the first story, but the story that stuck with me the most was the one with the monster in the mansion. That was the coolest story for me of the first book. Hello.
Go ahead.
For the love of God, please get out of here. You jerk.
Bye.
Okay, he's not gonna leave me, so I'm just gonna go into his basement against his will. Short stories are his strongest. Yeah, that could be. I assume the latest book is not about short stories. Ooh. It's a curious thing that just happened, I noticed. I managed to... Start casting the spell on the other side of the door. Finish casting the spell on this side of the door. It doesn't serve any purpose, though. The game automatically detects you. But still. Being from Poland, I read them years before they were known to the Western world. And before the games, yeah, I figure. Even getting... at the time I read them, I was still not reading things in English. So I read them in Portuguese. Awful translation. Horrendous translation. Horrendous translation. It was the European Portuguese translation. I don't know about the Brazilian translation or Brazilian Portuguese translation.
Crime doesn't pay.
But I read it in Portuguese and it was not good. I mean, it was good enough for me to get the gist of it, but it wasn't particularly it wasn't great. And you could tell it was a translation that was awful. But it was definitely difficult to find at all. That's just the nature of, you know, publishing in different languages. If you don't get translated, you have to get lucky at all to be published at all in the whatever original language you published in. I guess it depends on the countries, really. Maybe smaller countries, it's a little bit easier. Welkinstone. For the last one, this is the last house. And we are not gonna get arrested. Okay. We did it. We have explored the Imperial City. So where are we going? What are we doing? Let's explore the island. Let's see, like, maybe not the dungeons. Hi. Oh, you're running away? What a jerk attacking my horse! You're gonna kill my horse, aren't you? What's wrong with them? This is why you never want a horse. That's just... I don't even... Yeah, you're gonna stay here now. Are you gonna recover over time? I don't think so. We're good. We're just gonna look around here. Make sure we go everywhere. You're gonna kill the horse, aren't you? Horse is almost dead. Wow. I wonder how good the translations are. I just played a few missions in Witcher 3 in Polish and English. And English loses so much on climate, swearing, and so on. So I assume I always lose the translation. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... It's just one of those things. And as far as I know... I don't actually know who translates to English. The Witcher, I mean. But I'm pretty sure they're they're native speakers and they work with the company. Oh, within the company. I'm also thinking that this might be a bad idea. What I'm doing right now. This exploration like this. Horses are not liked around here. They're really not. They are really not. But this is a bad exploration. This is not good. It's not what I should do. I should have a map. And I should I should have an in-game map. I probably am gonna open it up there. Something to that extent. And just sort of look at where I'm supposed to go and go there. Instead of trying to rely on in-game exploration, because it is gonna take a long while, and it just it's not a good usage of my time, because of the nature, because of the way I'm doing the Let's Play, which is a little bit more structured than a personal playthrough, I suppose. We have found Way.
Hello. You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
How can I help?
Go on and wait. Help? Oh, well then. I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Till one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the...
You've been watching so many of your series, it's a little odd with the Oblivion playthrough not having your intro on YouTube. I know. I had to make a decision. And I don't think it's the only one that I don't have the intro. There are probably a couple more that I don't do the intro, either because of their excerpts from a Let's Play, or because I just decided not to do that, or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's different. It's a different Let's Play, different type of Let's Play. So about those scales,
the alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake, not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
This game has such interesting quest design a lot of the time. Well, I say interesting quest design. Not fetch quest design at the very least. And the first quest you get when you get out of the city, fetch me 12 slaughterfish scales. He even says it in such a weird way. A bunch of damn fish. Slaughterfish are piranhas. They're supposed to be piranhas, but they're like, they could be considered sharks. Because sharks are fish. Oh. Ow. And they will murder you. They will murder you a lot in the face, and you shouldn't be ashamed of the murder that they inflict upon your face. Anyway, we're here to fish. Let's fish. And by fish, I mean, what are we gonna do? I have a sword. Should be okay here. Okay, this is bad news. Number 7. Okay, that works. It's these specific scales. Wow, it's even worse than I thought it was. Well, Young is back. Welcome back. Colonel, fishing is not done with the sword. My fishing is done with the sword. Don't know what you're talking about. In Morrowind, it was so much better. Because you had pearls and whatnot. Yeah, it's these skills that I need. It's just following the quest markers. These guys hurt. I'm gonna die. It's a brood mother. Are they all brood mothers? Because that's really weird if they are. You don't even need dynamite. I guess it's good you do not possess dynamite. Yes. Yes, it is. Or grenades in general. And then this happens. Where the fish gets stuck. I have a spell. Which one is it? 6? Doubt it. Ooh. Oh, 6 is Soul Trap. Yeah. So the fish is now underwater or underground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna TGM, TCL. Can't see the fish. I have a spell somewhere that is good for this. Hunter's Sight. I can't see crap. Well, there's a fish. The real Wampus, thank you for... thank you so much for gifting subscriptions to Jung, Truglia, Tarquinius, IXI, Worthy IXI, and Decadency. And welcome to those who are here on stream as well that I didn't see before. Thank you very much, real Wampus. You're very generous today. And as always, very generous. Thank you very much. And Jung Jung's auto message is in Swedish. Because of course. At least I believe that's Swedish. I really don't know where this fish is. Thank you so much once again, real Wampus. I can't believe that... Oh, I see it. Burn that fish. Yes. Okay. I'm still in combat, though. Yeah. Oh, just some mud crabs. You know, as you do. Okay. Just wait an hour. We're gonna hunt in the night. A fire spell underwater, because why not? It's as long as it's touch. As long as it's a touch spell, it works underwater. For sure, not a problem. Save scum. I did worse than save scum. Did you see what I did with those mud crabs? But I believe I have these things hurt a lot, by the way. Yeah, I'm almost dead with those few hits. I believe I have fixed the problem. I can now rely on the quest marker to show me where to go. Wouldn't be much of a half fantasy, wouldn't it? That's a true point. It's magical fire. Water stands no chance against magical fire. This is how everybody should do. See you. That thing hurts me. I don't know what's up with that particular quest marker right there. Ow! I have defeated slaughterfish bigger than you. I have. Oh, I see what the problem was with that other quest marker. I had killed the fish already somehow. But I needed to go to the quest marker. I'm gonna die. Restore health, restore magicka. It ran away. Wow. We did it. Moving on to the next. Yeah, it's buggy, but it sort of works. So about the Outer Worlds, would you recommend me to start it again? Never finished it. Oh yeah, absolutely. You should definitely finish it. On a second playthrough? I don't know. If you like the fighting, if you like the combat, sure. It's probably worth a second playthrough. There's definitely a lot of things that that I wish I had done differently, or not that I wish I'd done differently. I did what I had to do, what I wanted to do, but rather the thing that I wish to know how you know what happens when you do it differently. But the combat, I think the combat is a real downside. I think it doesn't work well. It doesn't. Like, it's better than New Vegas in terms of combat, but it's just not. It's not fun. If you have really low skill on your character, maybe it is a little bit fun. But then you're gonna be skill locked in certain areas. Because certain areas are just very difficult. I think we did it. Nope, we did not. There's still another one over here. New Vegas combat was fun. You just weren't good. No, I'm just saying, it's just my opinion. Or rather, it's not my opinion. It's for me. It was not fun, and that's a matter of fact that I can prove by saying it was not fun for me. that's the proof right there. That's all I'm saying, really. It just needs to be turn-based. Everything needs to be turn-based, basically. Look at that! I didn't get hit by this terrible thing. I did it. What a bollocks quest. It's even worse than I thought it was. Who's paid to come up with designs like this? Seriously. Nobody. The answer is nobody. They're paid to program these things, which is different. You know, programming a quest, no matter how stupid it is, it's still, you know, you need to program it, you know. But coming up with them, nah. I disapprove. I strongly disapprove. You want to live in your turn-based dictatorship? You shall live in my turn-based dictatorship. Nobody will avoid it, something or other. Lovely house that this farmer has. Hopefully I can get a little bit of blood before telling him the good news. He's also not a farmer, he's a fisherman. Excuse me, sir. Hi. Sorry to wake you in the middle of the night.
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's...
Yeah, I will leave turn-based, yeah. So about those scales?
By the 9, you've got the scales! Thank you. Let it never be said that there are no kind souls in this world. I'll give you this ring in trade. I have no use for it anymore.
I bet it sucks.
But I imagine that it would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead.
Yes, think of me in the long, comfortable days ahead. You have a... need a key? What a curious thing. Huh. Well, long, comfortable days await this person. Much good. What ring did he give me? What was that? Jewel of the Romare for water breathing on... That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. It's also very expensive and very heavy. But it is not bad at all. Water breathing on self, constant effect, and a little bit of fortify athletics. It's pretty good. You should have given me the ring before the quests. But fortunately, I'm an Argonian. I don't need water breathing, because I have no need of breathing. Let's go to the inn. It's awful rainy outside. Where's the proprietor?
My ear, citizen.
Where's the proprietor? Oh. I believe Narusa might be sleeping. Yes. Oh, she doesn't want to... Okay.
Welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine?
The walnut is the... Sure. Sure, a little bit of wine?
Yes, actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel. But one vintage continues to elude me. Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection. Say, that gives me an idea. You look like the adventuring type. If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll gladly pay you well. All I know
found
about
one
them is
one
that
bottle.
they're found in the many fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil.
I'll look them up online. You actually do need to breathe to live. Not if you're not Argonian underwater, because you see the breathing bar doesn't go down, so there's no breathing. That was just that's just me being foolish. Don't worry about it. So, if I find the Shadow Banish wine, I just bring it to you?
Well, apparently the wine is so rare because it was only made in one tiny batch. It's the product of an alchemist who was also a vintner.
A vintner.
Besides tasting incredible, the magic within the wine allows the imbiber to be gifted with Night Eye.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be
Vintner
ridiculous,
made it special
bad
for the Legion
reward.
soldiers posted at the forts when they were active long ago. It was perfect for keeping lookouts warm on cold nights and helping them see better in the dark. Clever, eh?
Sure.
Only thing worse than an ogre is 2 ogres. Tough bastards. And spells seem to bounce right off them.
Really?
Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
I will. I found one by random, and I will bring it to you. 6 of them she needs. Oh, she's going to bed. Curious.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need.
You got what? The Shadow Banish wine?
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
Really?
Can you believe that a thief broke into the Imperial Palace itself?
I can. I can't believe what happened to your face, though, but I think it's because he hates me.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. You train me.
Good that you want to get better.
I am the batterest. He trains me in sneak. Pretty good.
What can I interest you in?
A Claymore of Sparks. That's about the best he has. A Ring of Storms as well, I suppose. And Helmet of Power. Helmet of Power sucks. Heavy armor for 45 magic on himself. It's bad. Oh, he actually...
Knowledge is power.
No, not you, not you. He actually has a lot of money.
Only quality goods for sale here. What?
And he's an apprentice. This is good news. Okay, he's gonna be my trader now. More money. You cannot find it in a local store. Yeah, because you stole it from there. That makes sense. That makes sense. This guy, he's good. He's good. I mean, he's bad. But he's also good. Okay, so first off, let's persuade you to like me. He really hates me. He has the weirdest face. The,
Yeah, well done. Sorry.
the redesign, is unfortunate.
I accept. That's just not funny. What a great story. Oh, well, that's just stupid. Not now, not later, not ever.
The redesign is unfortunate. No, because of the lockdown. Pacha! Okay, so I need to make
I offer
him
the finest
love me.
goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
How do I do that? Well, I sell him silver arrows.
No deal.
What? Not like that, I don't.
I can't afford to do that.
You piece of... You're an apprentice. There we go.
Another... I'm listening.
Oh, I can do this. I could also just bribe him. My god, that face is atrocious. Why did they do that to you?
You see? Really? Interesting. What can I interest you in?
I'm just gonna sell him stuff.
That seems a fair.
over time, his reaction to me is going to go up. And that's all I need.
Deal. You drive a hard bargain.
Your face is a hard bargain.
You drive a hard...
Mm-hmm. Immortal blood. Yeah, we don't need these. Mysticism, the unfathomable voyage. I seem to recall having something for that.
You drive a...
Or not for that, but having something... that I
seems a fair
had to
price.
read.
You've made a good bit of gold.
His disposition is going up, so that's pretty good. But I will need to sell the Varla stones. Sure. And now he's not even saying anything because he loves me so much.
That's more than I'd usually...
And now he loves me even more. Oh, he doesn't buy alchemy. He buys a lot of stuff, but he doesn't buy potions. It's fair enough. How about lockpicks? I can use lockpicks as a judge, as a ruler here.
You drive a hard...
He's complaining now. He's at 89, this position. At any moment, he's going to start complaining. I think it's 72% of the price.
A good price for...
Is where I'm at with the other fellow.
You're trying to drive me...
And I don't think I will be able to get even this.
That seems a fair
No,
price.
that worked. Okay, that's pretty good. And here you can see why inbreeding is poor idea. Yeah, your eyebrows will cover your eyes. It's terrible. Terrible idea. Okay.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
He can't see me. He can't see me. Walk always in the shadow of Sithis, though. Is he from the Dark Brotherhood somehow? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna need to get one of these beds.
Psst. Hey, you.
Shut up.
Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need.
I'm gonna need to get one of these beds, though. Excuse me again. I'm so very sorry to bother you.
Any luck on those bottles of Shadow Banished wine yet?
No, no. I do need a bed, though.
There's a fresh bed available to anyone who's got the 10 gold. Would you like it?
I'll take it.
So be it. Head upstairs and look for the last door on your right. That's your room for tonight. Sleep well.
Sure thing.
Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
Bye. Well, how's the lockpicking going in real life? I ordered a, I was gonna start picking locks of my interior doors, because, the keys sometimes break, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that by myself. There have been 2 occasions in my life where I have needed to pick those locks, and in one occasion the door eventually opened because with a key that was broken, and it's still broken. And the other occasion we had to break the door in. Fortunately, that second occasion wasn't in my house, but still. I ordered the tool that is required to open these locks because the keys are different, instead of the normal lockpicks that you'd get in a normal key. And they basically haven't arrived for 2 months because of the whole thing that's going on, you know. Yeah, that's the situation, and I haven't done much since then. What material did they use to make the key? Plastic? Yeah, it's probably like It's not pewter, but it's like it's something really, really bad. It's very weak keys. Cause it's interior door keys, you know what I mean. They're really bad keys. They're like tin or something really bad. Really fragile. Anyway, bends easily. Well, there's no reason for us to start exploring the roads. However, it wouldn't be a bad idea for us to explore, for us to go around this way. Basically. I envy you. Owning a lockpick is prohibited in Poland, and all people proficient in it are closely monitored by police. I'm not proficient in it, so it's fine. I don't know if that... I don't know how that works, though, because I ordered mine off of the... off Alibaba. That was that. And you can make your own. That's the thing. You can make your own picks. You do need a sander belt, though, to help you out a little bit, but you just make them. The training is also pretty easy, because all you need is a bunch of different locks. Put them all in a box, and, Hail. Who lives here? Nothing. Put them all in a box and take one of them randomly at a time and pick them. That's all you need. Like, probably 50 should set you up for becoming a master at picking locks. Well, at picking random basic locks, mind you. Because there's a lot of complicated locks that are a lot more complicated to pick. Well, you can, but the fines are pretty high in case the police ever find them with you. Prison time included. Yeah, probably. So better stay safe than sorry, I suppose. Why are you going around? I'm right here. Excuse me.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
What? Hand what over?
We can play it that way if you like.
I am just gonna go over here. It's a prettier part of town, you see. It's not part of town either. I'm just going around the Imperial City. Hi. You see, I'm very fast. Oh, you're very... No, you're not very strong. It's just that the spell... Oh, the spell sucks. Oh, you have a friend. Either that or a mud crab. We'll find out which. Oh, it's a friend.
This ends here.
It does indeed. It very much does. Not the smartest people, but such is life. This is a really cool ruin. It goes to places, but we're not exploring the ruins just by themselves unless we have a quest for them. We're just looking around. And for the ruins where the Shadow Banish wine exists, and the Aelid statues, don't worry, I'll look them up. Not a mud crab, oh no. Short career of bandit, yeah. It's my first day at work, dude. Just cut me some slack over here. Oh no, not these cats. They're really tough. They hurt a lot. My acrobatics is going up. Let's look at our leveling up thing. Skill diary. Intelligence is through the roof. Our speed is good. We're still at 0 over here. So if we want to level our speed up, we also have our personality. So we're in a position now where a little bit of extra personality, which is easy to find. Well, the problem with that is that I will level my intelligence up, I believe, because I didn't max my intelligence yet. Yeah. Yeah, let's level up. It has been a while. Oh, let's check for learned routes. So it has been a while. How are we gonna level up? Our training probably allows us to get agility if we want it. I suppose speed is a better thing than personality. So we get speed, we get agility, and we get intelligence. We also could get endurance. But what is the problem with endurance? Let me get my notebook over here. Did you tell the bandits that you aren't a noble? These bandits are dumb as bricks. So we need both... no, that's not the thing that I need. I have a notebook here with my skills and my build specifically. So I know what I need to level up. Excuse me. So for agility, we would get sneak. Sneak would be an easy one to get. Or we could train marksmanship and get the agility up that way. But we're not going to do that because the training of the marksmanship... Sneak is an easy one for us to train just by standing, looking at a wall, which we are not going to do. I'm going to go into that in a little bit. But we're going to train sneak, and that gets us 10 agility. Sounds good. And then we're going to get endurance. Now, how are we going to get endurance? At least that's the plan. Well, we're going to train, or we're going to be taught block. Which is going to get our endurance up to 7. Just blocking and using... You know what? All I need is to get heavy armor, and we're going to get that endurance up in no time. No training needed. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the market district. And we're going to buy ourselves a suit of heavy armor. And then we're going to fight our friend, Mud Crab. And we're going to fix the armor. Trolls! What do you mean, trolls?
The best...
This guy's the,
You too.
Oh, by the way.
The best... Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
Can indeed. And have.
Take care.
I really need my repair to be up.
The best... Can't go into battle.
The 135 gold, that's fine.
Good day.
But this is the guy that I
hope
need.
I can help.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
I bet I will.
Farewell.
I hope I can help.
There we go. And how he loves me. And I can bring this. He's a journeyman. So it's fine. So what we want is the cheapest heavy armor that he has. Boots.
A bargain at any...
Helmet.
A bargain at...
Greaves. Gauntlets. Cuirass.
You're a fine negotiator.
And a shield. He has a shield over here. It's kind of heavy, unfortunately. Repair hammers.
Thank...
That's good enough.
Take care.
No trolls in Oblivion. There are trolls in Oblivion, yeah. I think the higher damage, the faster he levels up. Yeah, but also the more I die. So, it's a bad idea as well in that department, so... I will try to not die. So what else am I missing here? I have the Mithril Shield, but the Mithril Shield is light armor, which is honestly not what I want. I have 2 Mithril Shields. Yeah. Interesting that he actually sells heavy shield.
I'm Vernado.
Because he didn't do that.
Have a look at my wares.
Okay, he likes me. I'm gonna get a heavy shield there. There we go. Ready for the fight. Also need to save the game. Right there. Is Skyrim next, or is Enderall all you're gonna do? I don't think I'm ever gonna. I don't think I'm gonna play Skyrim on a Let's Play. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do that. And we have a friend. Hurt me, friend. Good. Now, what I want to see is how fast this actually goes up. Because the last time I did this... In fact, wait a minute. I don't even need to block. Well, I would like to block, but... I can just take damage and heal. This is probably faster for the heavy armor. Come here. Oh my god! This is gonna be a lot faster. Yeah, I'm gonna die. How much heavy armor am I? I'm a 31. How is that not going up faster? I mean, it is going up. The crab as well. No, you can stay back. Are you summoned? Yeah. Heavy armor goes up by 1. And we only had to die like once. Not really. The problem is I'm gonna have to kill them as well. Let's see how this works. 2, 1. It's not too shabby. If I stay up here, I'll be okay, right? Probably not. Definitely not. The bear is the biggest threat. I also need to keep an eye on all my armor condition, which is already very broken. Okay, the bear is gone. I think I can only level up 5 times. And then I have to learn blocking. But this is going to take a while. Are there not items that give regeneration? Unfortunately, they are not. Bethesda decided to remove them from the game. Even though they should exist. Because, of course, they should. That's pretty bad. Am I gonna die? I don't actually know what she casts on me. If only Giants was in the game. Okay. Well, we have friends over there that can help us with this heavy armor leveling up. But what I'm really hyped for is actually being able to repair my stuff. Didn't level up. It's just one of those things. I might level it up again, which hopefully I do, because I don't want to... Actually, Block is one of my trainers, so I'm going to need to level... I can't level Security again. I'm going to need to figure out what I'm going to level, what else I'm going to level. Because I can't... Unless I can level my... Nah, I can. I can level my armor, like, manually. I can find a trainer in armor, which would be great. Training armor at lower levels obviously is better. Let's get ourselves killed by some bandits. And then get them killed. Let's see where we are in the skill diary situation. Endurance 4. Okay, that's a good start. That's actually really good. No, that's not good enough. I need to get this progress up to... We need 3 more level ups in Block, and heavy armor specifically. And then armor is good, but it's a side effect. Let's see what I can do here. Summon skeleton and then attack it. Yeah, it's probably good, but I don't think it's faster than just taking a bunch of damage from enemies. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna steal your apple, because I am just the sweetest person. That hurts.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
You should be impressed. Whoa! I'm gonna die. If I'm not careful here.
You'll make a fine pair of boots.
These people. Ooh, got that one right in the face. Where's my block? 43. I just need a little bit more. She's actually a bit of a problem. So I must murder her. On account of how problematic she is. Battle Axe of a Dynamo. Shock damage. Yeah, that can't be blocked. Also, it's called a Dynamo, but I'm very good at everything. Can I keep your arrows before they reach me? Because I think I might be able to. I think I just saw that happen. It used to be the case. Like you can grab their arrows from the sky. Colonel, you are running with fork and knife. Of course you will die. It's equipment for dinner. It's fine. They don't mind that. Hi. Glass arrows. Oh, you started firing glass arrows. The baby's gonna cry. My god, that is such an awkward thing. It is so weird. I'm not a fan of this little mud crab. Oh, it's got a lockpick. Nice. Thanks. Thanks, mate. You're gonna go to prison in Poland. Just keep shooting. That's where my block goes up. Okay. That means that I need to level my heavy armor and my block. Both work. Twice. Today you die. Please land. Land those shots. Thanks. In the butt. Oh yeah. Sweet, sweet damage. Oh yeah. Those barely do any damage. It's fine. Are crabs not supposed to be cooked alive? I don't know. I actually don't know that. I suppose you can cook them dead. Why would you cook them alive? What's the benefit of that? Is it like salmon meat? That's... Man, this armor is good. I'm barely taking any damage.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
No, I do take a little bit down. You can't see it because my face is in the way, but... Let me just stand over here so I can lean against the wall as I get shot to pieces. Huh?
Do your worst.
Isn't that lovely? Spectacular. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Wait, forgot that I had increased the sensitivity of my mouse, because otherwise I can't do anything. Don't you dare run out of things. Okay, heavy armor is at 35, which is pretty good. We are currently at 5 out of 10, so we're already there, basically. Our endurance is at 7, so that's pretty good. Let's just kill him.
Ends here.
It does not. Are you resilient to fire? Well, they're gonna die over time then. Because that's what this skill is all about. Yep. Bunch of glass arrows, a little bit of loot. Not too shabby. Okay, now. Armor. Hopefully we will get armor trained. Or leveled up. We did. So that's pretty good. And now I can equip. Was I wearing a shield? I think I was. What was my helmet? Mithril helmet. Okay. So this is half the level up. I don't remember what this does. Mana. It regenerates mana. And also fortifies probably some things. We're good. Okay, this is half the level up. Because we're halfway through, but we're just going to find a trainer, and we're going to level up because of that trainer. Now, the trainer decision here, I could find a trainer for endurance, which is probably what I should do, and not bother with finding a trainer for stealth, because I don't even know if I have a trainer for stealth, because I'm pretty high at stealth. But I could find a trainer at marksman and just get my agility from there. The thing is, I do need my endurance, and the agility is not as much of a problem. Even though it's nice to have. Speed, endurance, and intelligence is where we're going with this level up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a trainer for armor and just train like that. Now, we're not high enough in armor to be good enough to fix magical equipment, which is where I want it to be. But I can train twice. So what are we going to do? Let's see. Have you seen a video of a guy cooking crabs and the crab jump out and turns to stone? I did see that. I did see that thing. Just like, I'm not having any of this. The water's too hot. Colonel, how long do you plan on streaming today? For about more 50 minutes. Somewhere around there. 50 minutes, probably. Should be where I'm, when I'm gonna end. 50, not 15. 50. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look it up. as I often do. Oblivion Trainer's Armorer. Armorer, please. Stupid cell phone. Armor training. That's not what I want. Because that's a mission. And I don't want that. I want Trainer Oblivion. Although that sounds like... Nope. Ooh, actually that's the... It's not necessarily a bad thing. A bad website here. It is not. A fighting chance. Here in the Imperial District. Rosan. Sounds like a good time. Imperial District. Imperial Market District. And we wait 9 hours. 10 hours probably should have been. See you later, Young. Thank you for showing up. Have a good night. And don't turn the stove off. So a fighting chance somewhere. I actually don't know where the fighting chance is. Oh, it's over here.
Hello there.
Hey, Decadency. I know you were lurking and working. You got a...
Good day.
You got a subscription by the Real Wumpus. Gifted, I should say. By the Real Wumpus, so I saw you were there.
Knowledge is power.
And welcome to the stream.
There's much I can Good that you want to get... Pay attention.
Oh, if I do this... I will do this.
I'm willing to teach. There's much I can... Pay attention.
But if I do this... I can't level up, because Armorer is not one of my main skills. And I will do it. For sure. Actually, I shouldn't do it like this. There's a better way. Let's reload. Aw, too late.
Care.
Too late. That sucks. There was a better way. But it doesn't matter. Because now I have 13 endurance, and I could have done that a little bit better. So what we need to do now is train Sneak. Now, we're not going to train Sneak. We're not going to do what I usually do, which is this. I mean, we're going to do it a little bit, but you're going to see what I'm going to do, which is this. Unfortunately, she's going to come and see me. Is she? Oh. So our sneak is right now at 58%. And it's a 60. So this would be a good way to train sneak. However, we can fast travel. We can fast forward through this. I just need to figure it out how to do that. Min-maxing level stats. Yes, I am. Because it's already very bullet spongy. The enemies are already very bullet spongy. Is that changed skill system? No, it's the default skill system. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna look for Oblivion. Console commands. Because there is for this game and for Morrowind as well, I think. No, actually, for Morrowind doesn't exist. It's for this game only. There is a console command that allows you to level a skill up rather than changing the skill. Character commands. Add V. Force a level up. You can actually force a level up, which is pretty cool. But what we want is add ADV skill, all lowercase, and it's pretty straightforward, actually. So what we want is sneak, and here's what we're gonna write. ADV, skill, sneak, 1. Simple as that. And we leveled up. And basically, that's fast forwarding through there. And that's my rationalization of cheating. Let's go to the, actually, the inn. I could get a bed, but let's not. Let's go to where we just were. Because we have beds over there and it's for free. And then I can come back over here and train the armor, because we do need the armor. So what I should have done is I should have trained before leveling up only twice, and then training after leveling up 3 times, so that counts for the next level up. It actually does count for the next level up, so that's why I didn't do a good thing. Life isn't over. You can still get smarter or clever or more experienced or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't going to get any younger. Well, I mean, as intelligent as can be. So that's pretty good. I'm also getting, I just have the pick of the bunch right here. It's amazing. Extra speed. Speed is always good because it just makes everything faster. Well, moving around faster. So that's pretty good. That's very nice. And now we're a vampire, which is not nice. That is bad. Also, there's a fish. Back to the water. Where am I going? The right direction? I think I am. So what am I going to do with this set of armor that I have? It's a good way to level heavy armor if I need to, which I might, because endurance is a very important thing to have. Because I should have leveled it up a little bit earlier, but the sooner you level it up, the more health you end up having. Because it's not retroactive. Endurance dictates how many action points you get every level up. So that's why you want to have higher endurance earlier on. We should be fine though. Not die just from a little bit of vampirism. It's fine. It's very spooky. There's a dungeon somewhere over there. Let's go to that dungeon after this. Not into that dungeon, mind you. Just outside.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. There's a little lovely bird here in the market district. One thing Bethesda doesn't do, and it definitely should do, is the sound of people in the background.
Welcome to a fight.
They just don't do that.
I'm willing to teach.
And they should.
There's much I can. You've got a lot.
And there it is, long days and nights on the forge, and now I can fix my freaking magic items.
I'm willing to.
That's really important. Goodbye. I think I can. I didn't actually read that, but Blade of Woe, yes. Yes. Yes, I can.
There's a charge in the air.
There is. I farted. Yes, destruction spells is my farts.
Look at the muscles on you.
On the farts. The farts. Okay, so rest for 13 hours is more than enough. 12 hours is probably 11 hours is probably what I wanted, because I think it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult to find them in bed, because they go to bed at like 2 a.m. and get up at 6. Like crazy people. Good. Now I can wait until daytime. Or until the sun is out, because daytime it's a lie in this game. It's an absolute lie. Have you already visited the DLC? I have started doing... I did 2 DLCs already. I started doing one and I did another one. So I started doing the one of the Paladins of the Nine or whatever. That was actually one of the very first things I did in the game, because people were talking about it, and I'm like, okay, let's do that. I finished the one with the pirates in Breville. Or anvil. It's anvil, I believe. There's one with pirates, and I did that already. And now I could have pirates following me, I believe. But I don't want that. Because followers are the bane of this game's engine. They did a very good job with followers in speaking, we were talking about before, in the Outer Worlds. They did a very good job with the followers there. Where is this dungeon? Oh! Ow. Oh, it's over here. What is it? The North Tunnel. I believe I've been in there. It said to the waterfront. I have not been in here. It's full of crabs, obviously. Because of course. These crabs are awful people. I mean, Shivering Isles, the best part of the deals. I am gonna do the Shivering Isles eventually, obviously, but I haven't done that one though. Maze of Destruction. We have heard the rumors to access the Shivering Isles. It's in the middle of the Nibbin. The island is. Greater Soul Gems. Broken Greater Soul Gems, because they have petty soul gems in them, or petty souls. Yeah, let's go down through here. Actually, let's not. There's no passage over there. Unless there is? No. It looks like there is. But there isn't. Hi. Are you a vampire? I'm gonna say no. A bandit bowman. No is the correct answer. Laced leather pants. If you're gonna have leather pants, they might as well be laced. Did I make that joke before? I think I might have. I'm very sorry. I am not a very imaginative person. Hi. Oh, you have the best hairstyle. And you're dead. With a glass hammer. Just a normal glass hammer. I'll take it. I'm also over encumbered. Which is not great. However, I have a spell. For such occasions. Is it the first time we play Oblivion? It is not. I played Oblivion right when it came out. I bought it and still have the game for day one release. Well, day one purchase, I should say. I was so hyped. I was so hyped for Oblivion. And I spent hundreds of hours playing it and modding it. More so modding it. I actually play hundreds of hours playing it, but more hundreds of hours modding it. Until I realized that the because I was doing some side quests, restarting characters and whatnot, trying to optimize my character and all of that, and then I realized that the level scaling of the game to the North Tunnel. Let's do this. Level scale of the game just absolutely crippled. Ooh, we have not been here. Oh no, we have. Absolutely crippled the game, and I stopped playing it and went on to play other things. At the time, probably those other things would have been, I don't know, I would need to look at the time frame. I don't know, actually. I would say Neverwinter Nights 2 is the game that I played after Oblivion. But I don't think so, because I didn't buy Neverwinter Nights 2 on release, and the releases of the games are actually kind of snug together. Neverwinter Nights 2 came 2 years after Oblivion, so like it wouldn't make much sense for that time frame to work like that. Much modding in Morrowind. I never did mod Morrowind. Morrowind for me is perfect the way it is. It's not perfect, you know, but yeah. When Oblivion came up, my PC was not able to run it. You know, played over a year later. I also, my PC couldn't run Oblivion. Well, I never really tried it actually. I had a I had an NV at the time when it came out. I had an NVIDIA FX 5600, which was the 5th generation of the GeForce graphics cards. My original graphics card actually broken. It was a TI 4200. I believe it was a 4200. Might have been a 40. No, it was a 4600. I bought a 4600 TI 4600, which was the 4th generation. And the first one to actually, I think it was the first one to actually have the TI number naming scheme. Every one of that generation had the TI. It was just the titanium. And so I had bought that, even though I should have bought a Radeon 9300, I think, at the time, for the same price, but much better performance. But what that got me, though, was that when it broke, and because it was an Asus graphics card, and because the Asus RMA thing is terrible, I sent it back, and they basically lost my graphics card, and sent a new one over, which was a TI 5600. This was like a year after I got it, so it was sort of weird that it broke. It didn't even break much. It was just the fan that stopped working, and I sent it back. And then that TI 5600 couldn't run the game, and I had checked the minimum requirements, like in advance, all hyped up and all that. And I decided I'm gonna get the recommended one, which was a 6600 GT. And I was like, I'm gonna get it, and I bought it used. I bought it for like, I think it was 100 euros or something. I don't know if it was like 60 euros or 100 euros. I'm pretty sure it was 100 euros. It was like a big ass graphics card as well, because the 6th generation of graphics cards started getting like proper coolers. I mean, the TI 46 already had a beefy cooler, but it was the tiny coolers. It was tiny coolers of the time. And we found a boar. I'm also over encumbered, so I'm about to take damage. Yes. And so yeah, I bought it used, and that was my 3rd graphics card. Was the 6600 GT. I still was using the same computer though, a computer from 2004. That was an AMD Athlon XP 2600 Plus, I believe, with DDR2 RAM. I already had bought a second stick, because I only had a stick, a single stick of 512 gigabytes of RAM at the time, and I had bought a second one, and the computer was just, because it was dual channel, super much faster. It was amazing. Eventually I ended up throwing that computer away. I don't have it anymore, which I regret not having, because it's all material, it's all old computing, and it's cool to have. I played like 1,000 hours of Morrowind, and after that I played only vanilla games. Modding, you played like much. Oh yeah, okay. I played Neverwinter Nights 1 now. I really like it, but there's so much grinding in this game. In this game, or in Neverwinter Nights? Also in Neverwinter Nights. I mean, not grinding, it's just, it is a long game because of the combat. I had an AMD Athlon XP 1500 Plus with 128 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, those were the previous generation. Those are the ones that really brought AMD to the fore when it came to beating Intel, was the generation that you had. Just because they were so much cheaper and so much, and so comparable. And like, looking at today, it's not even, like, they weren't really that comparable. In games, you could notice a lot of difference, but for the price, for an Intel CPU, you were paying like 250, whereas an AMD you could pay 120. You get like only 20% lower performance, and I'm like, that was a no-brainer for me when I bought my PC. Absolutely no-brainer. Even the motherboards were more expensive. You'd end up paying easily 500 euros more for an Intel processor, a CPU computer, for basically no reason. I mean, on certain applications it was better because Intel had, I think at the time, the front side bus was just much faster. Or no, was it the other way around? I think there were some things where some applications the Intel CPU was just a lot better, but for gaming it was good. And of course now these days, if you don't have an AMD CPU, you're not in the right platform. I've had 2 AMD CPUs and 2 Intel CPUs. I was gonna say I've had mostly Intel CPUs, but that's not true. Or rather, I was gonna say that I've had mostly AMD CPUs, but again, it's not true. Because the second CPU I got, it was a Core 2 Duo. And the third CPU was an i5, an Haswell, 4th generation rather, Intel Core i5. All because, you know, just better, cheaper. And that's how I buy. I had the best PC among my friends. My first game was Max Payne 1. I never played Max Payne. And I have been recommended Max Payne quite a lot. But I just never played it. Let's sell our stuff over here at the Wayward Inn. You missed a lot. Such is life. I might go back to them. I actually never watched.
You need something.
Never watched.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in
Let's
all
Plays
Cyrodiil.
even. So, you know, just to sort of keep the game fresh, I suppose. Glass Warhammer, please.
That seems a fair price.
It does? Oh yes, it does. Let's see what you can do over here. Glass arrows. Give me something. Oh yeah. Prices are better now. It's very tenuous. And yes,
trying to drive me out of business.
He does have his eyes like that. I don't know what's up with him. His mother just didn't love him or something.
I can't afford to do that.
Okay, I think we can get 73 after he's at 100.
We've made a good bit of gold.
Yeah. And then everything else I can sell.
That's a fair. We've made a good bit of.
Chainmail boots. Really? Why do I have chainmail boots? Are those heavy?
A good price for a good customer.
Don't play Max Payne 3. Well, I've heard it is out there, and I've heard it's not good. You still have a Haswell, a i5. That's a pretty decent CPU. It's just for me it doesn't work because, you know, lack of multi-threading, and this just doesn't allow me to record and play at the same time. You could see if you watched my Kingdom Come Deliverance Let's Play, you could see the game struggling and me recording and struggling with it. I had to record at 30 frames per second because of it. The computer that's streaming right now is still that Haswell i5. I'm streaming it and recording it. Everything I do, I record. I do it with it, but it's a separate computer, so it doesn't have to play and record at the same time. I still noticed that there's a lot of performance that's not there. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait to be able to get this computer that I have right now onto a mini ITX board and just put it on that other tiny computer because I have it's a smaller computer just to fit everything. Both are good. First has better story, second better graphics and fights. What if Max Payne had a tweet named Minimum Discomfort? That's I suppose that sounds like sounds about right. And actually, yeah. I like that Pain is an actual name. Max is an actual name. Yeah, I like the pun. Minimum Discomfort is not a how would you say that? There's probably a name for small. There's probably a person's name that is small. Like minute or minute, but that doesn't sound right. Max Payne 3 is like Fallout 4 for Max Payne. It sounds about what I've heard. Well, third was good, but bad Max Payne game. Also, speaking of bad Max Payne game, I played and liked Alan Wake. I played it back when it came out. I had a copy of it, and then I basically sold it. I didn't. I gave it away, but I sold it. Effectively, I sold it. I played it when it came out. And I know it's kind of complicated to find Alan Wake, but I liked that game. I just played it the one time, but and also I only paid $10 for it, so that also is a reason. And I got more for it than the $10. I have Xeon, but it's more for work. Alan Wake is a Remedy game like Max. And Max Payne 3 is a Rockstar game. And they made a bad game. Sounds about right. Sounds about like what Rockstar do. So, mithril boots and mithril gauntlets go away? Yes.
A good price for a good customer.
Steel gauntlets? No, those keep. Those keep. Good. Goodbye.
Walk always in the shadow of Sith.
Not always, just sometimes. There might be something over there. Let's go to Arcane. Oh, we didn't visit the... Didn't we visit the prison? No, we did visit the prison. There was something on the upper left corner of the screen just then. Oh, the horse has been stabled outside. Screw the horse. Jesus Christ. Seriously, that is... the horses are... The horses are... Terrible mechanic in this game. The next Rockstar game that I'm gonna play is probably gonna be GTA 5. How about that? The Southeast Tunnel. This is the one that had the waterfront. Yes. That we visited. That island over there is the island where they murdered the necromancers murdered somebody. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, it's mostly done. If not everything done. Around here in the Imperial Isle. GTA 5 is a fun game. Actually relaxing. I'm mostly interested in the campaign, really. That's what I play GTAs for. Anymore. It didn't used to be like that. I used to play GTA just for kicks. But now I don't. Because I have other games to play, really. I played many hours of GTA 3, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, and GTA 4 just fucking around, going around, doing nothing. Just doing random things, just nothing. Okay, so a venerable vintage, but we can't find those. And also we don't have a map marker for that. The collector? That's for alien statues. Again, we don't have a map marker for that. Let's go back to the Fighters Guild. Is it here? No. It's in Coral. Yes. The story's pretty good. Yeah. I never played it. I mean, never played the storyline anyway. Favorite GTA is Vice City. My favorite GTA is just San Andreas, most likely. It wasn't very pretty, though. Like, it was really ugly. Really ugly game. But yeah, it's probably my favorite. Really ambitious. And, really zany, just in general, but still. Hey, Dante, welcome to the stream. Didn't expect you online this hour. Yes, I'm still going for 20 more minutes. Well, I'm a boomer, so if I see it, Vice City it is. What's the name of that band? Love Fist. That's Vice City. For me, Vice City is always gonna be the Love Fist band. That's a definitely very memorable aspect of the game, and I just can't forget the NASCAR car and that little arena that they had where you could go with a dirt bike doing things. But the Love Fist dudes were just, and also San Andreas is a pretty good soundtrack. But I would say Vice City has the best soundtrack Yeah. No. Okay, if you tell me that Vice City has the best soundtrack, I agree with you, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say San Andreas has the best soundtrack. V-Rock. Oh boy, that's what I listen to basically all the time. But San Andreas has really good soundtrack.
Have you heard about the fighters?
And GTA 3 also has really good soundtrack, just
I'm
smaller.
thinking of doing some traveling, just to see the world a bit.
So I've heard.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
See you.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh?
Yeah, definitely. So Maglir.
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad.
So what, do I kill him?
He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him.
Sounds about right.
Yes, Maglir. Find him. See why he defaulted. I swear, I've scraped things off the bottom of my boots that were smarter than you.
Have you heard any rumors?
It's good to be a Fighters Guild member, don't you think?
Well, that made him happy. What about Weatherly?
So, the brothers have once again reclaimed Weatherly, eh?
Oh.
Good for them.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll see about Maglir.
Don't just stand there. Move.
Well, where is Maglir? No quest marker? Skingrad. No quest marker. Curious. I remember when GTA 1 came out, I played the demo of GTA 1. Not on my computer.
I may have a bit of a proposition for you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
I did indeed. I've also been to your house and saw your stash while I was looking around the Imperial City. What was this about the Germain family?
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it?
Sure, I'll listen.
Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And
I also should have said that I played a lot of hours in GTA 2. Goranga, going around just murdering everybody with a Goranga cheat.
He was once in my employ.
GTA 2 was a lot of fun when I was a kid.
Of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Coral with his family, and was never heard from again. Only his small son, Reynald, was found, wandering alone.
Small son? His small son? That's a weird way of
believed he
putting
had
it.
perished. The wilderness
Because
is,
you have
after
the
all,
big
a
son,
dangerous
but then you have the
place.
small son.
No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila! The brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all.
What do you want me to do?
Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Red Guard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
That sounds about right.
There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best. Then he got greedy. The rest is history.
What about the Germain family?
Gilbert and Reynald know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself.
I can do that? That's good. Have you heard any rumors in the meantime?
I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently someone stole something very personal to her.
Considering the rest of the conversation we had with this one would think maybe it was related to you, but no, it was related to me. What about the stolen item?
I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession.
Okay.
Beware. The Redguard Valley ogres are not known for their hospitality.
Oh, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Let's do that instead of the men gear thingy. Main tracks from Vice City for me were Judas Priest, You've Got Another Thing Coming. That one is banging one. Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle. From Vice City, I don't remember the Welcome to the Jungle being there. Yeah, but I remember the Judas Priest one. And I don't remember, I don't remember specific tracks, but, I mean, off the top of my head, but I do remember learning of Judas Priest in Vice City. I also learned of Megadeth in Vice City. I think it was Megadeth. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know, I don't remember which one it was, but it was in there. I was like, when that one came up every time, I don't know if it was Anger 18, maybe. I know it wasn't Anger 18. I don't remember which one it was. Anyway, was it Megadeth? I don't know. Or is that Iron Maiden? I don't know. Colonel, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I am 32. I'm from 87. Yes, 32. I will be 33 this year. Yeah, there was Megadeth. Yeah, it was Megadeth then. And I was thinking it couldn't have been Megadeth, because Megadeth is from the 80s and onwards, so it wouldn't make sense for it to be in Vice City. But yeah, 78. Well, that's quite a lot. Then yeah, you had the whole plate in terms of history of gaming ahead of you. I only joined much later. But yeah, I remember I was like, when I played the GTA 1 demo, I must have been like 9 years old. So it was 95 that it came out, I think. Which I should have been 8 years old or something, but I think I don't think I was that young. I don't remember. 91, says Decadency. Are you really 91 years old? The next 30 year. What do you mean? Oh, you're from 91. Okay, that seems a little bit more. Not that there's not. My grandmother is 91, I think. No, she's 88. She's from 30. Yeah, she's 89. Yes, she's 89. I know the age of my grandmother. I don't know what you're talking about. Kids. I remember quite a nice piece of gaming history. Yeah. Yeah. Things just keep moving. It's just, I remember what the... Hi. I remember when people started... Oh, they're killing my horse. Of course they're killing my horse. They're gonna kill my horse. There's just nothing I can do about it. You're dead. Is this gonna work? Am I gonna save my horse? Wow, I saved my horse! Again! I can't believe it. I have arrived at the entrance to Redguard Valley Cave. I should proceed inside. Yes, teleporting here does get my horse to teleport in here as well. I remember when people started referring to Oblivion as a classic game. And of course, classic, just the notion of classic, is very different from PC gaming and to console gaming. And the reason why it's a classic game and it's considered a classic game is because we're not in the Xbox 360 generation anymore, so it's a classic game. This was a few years back already. This was like probably like 2015 or something. The first time I heard somebody talk about Oblivion as a classic game, and me looking back, it's been 10 years. And then ever since then, I stopped really appreciating just how much how much gaming as a whole evolves throughout my life. But it has been a long journey, because I distinctly remember the 2000s being just a dearth of good RPGs. Every RPG that I wanted to play, everything that was good was in the past, because nothing good was coming up. I mean, there are a few here and there, but very rare, very rare. And the indie revolution really was what brought a new life into the genre, I feel. Things like Kickstarter definitely fundamental for the genre. There's a goblin over there. So I basically, things have been passing me by, and I haven't thought about the fact that I know them, and where a lot of people that are younger than me don't know. But just having, there's a channel on YouTube called it's actually not the channel, it's the person, Matt Barton. He does interviews with a lot of old school developers, and just hearing them talk and seeing the perception that they have about the gaming just is so completely different from mine, which as it should be, obviously, but that's just super interesting. And yeah. What's your favorite game ever? It's a hard question. Yeah. There are many games that I remember fondly. For example, Unreal, the first one, I played that one. Mind-blowing for me. I think Unreal, the first one, was just like really fantastic, just on the extremes it went to the physical skill of you as a player to play it was like, I think, where the Unreal the first Unreal was Unreal 98. I think it was Unreal Tournament 98. I think that was the first one. No, we're talking about Unreal, because there was a game called Unreal. There's a shooter. You might be talking about that one. Elder Scrolls Boogerfall was classic. Yeah. It's a new gen game. It's a next gen game. That's right. I remember them being very hype on the whole next gen name for the consoles. I hate what happened to Bethesda and BioWare. This game is what happened to Bethesda. This game is what happened to Bethesda, by the way. What happened to BioWare is basically they got bought by Electronic Arts. Bethesda, it's not the same. Well, what I'm saying is it's not the same. What happened to Bethesda and what happened to BioWare. How about awesome devs that bought EA and killed it? Maxis, yep. Sims 1 and Sims 2 and The Sims 3. I played so many hours of The Sims 1. It was The Sims 1, GTA 2, and Diablo 2. Those were like I would just play those games forever on my cousin's computer. Ambience, dialogue, story, jump scares. Nope. RPG. The Unreal Tournament was a shooting game. Unreal RPG. Yeah, I don't know that one. I mean, I know it exists, but I don't know which game it is. I never played it, I should say. Oblivion was the start. Yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, Morrowind was the start, but Morrowind was like done with passion and knowledge, and just it was different. Have you played Darklands? I have not played Darklands. It's a very old game from '92 and hard to play. Well, we have ogres in here, don't we? Let's see just how tough these Mr. Ogres are, because I've killed them before. They're pretty tough. What are you? Redguard Valley Ogre, Red Rock Smasher. I'm taking your teeth, just for insurance, you understand. Huh. They have some range on that downswing of theirs. Little hole over here in this Fallout 3 dungeon. There's another one over here. Oh yeah. Maybe I should start with this, just to warm them up. Yeah, that slap is really ineffective. Because it doesn't hit me, because I'm pulling back. That was not necessarily the best strategy of mine. Considering that I'm really out of mana right now. But if I strategically fall back, we can burn him alive before he gets to us. There's another one. And another one. How many of you are there? This is a bad idea, by the way. I wholly recognize that this is a bad idea. They are, however, supremely slow. I'm also sort of stuck. Hello. Your friend is dead. Does that make you angry? Because it should make you angry. I'd be angry. Then again, you go around in your underpants. So how could you get angry because of that? Or because of anything, I should say. If I went around in my underpants all the time, I wouldn't get angry about anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, not RPG per se, but not the tournament. Yeah. I know, it's a different game. Can't wait for Obsidian to show their new big game. Still no info. I don't know about anything. I have no idea. Looking forward to... There's a release that they announced later this month. What was it? Oh, the new XCOM. There's an XCOM thingy-majiggy. Yeah, looking forward to playing that. More in the near future. Ah! There we go. You have Cyberpunk coming up. I probably will skip Cyberpunk and play it when the director's cut comes out. Do the same as I did with The Witcher. And play it in well, it depends. I'll make the decision later in the next to the release. Because where the heck does that lead? Because we've been everywhere. Because it depends on what kind of game it is. Yeah, we have been everywhere. Well, I'm more of a fan of games like Pillars of Eternity. I don't know what their new kind of game is. But did you see... Oh, this is where we're supposed to go. Did you see Josh Sawyer talk about on Twitter, on his Twitter, that it was unlikely for Obsidian to do Pillars of Eternity 3 again. Or not Pillars of Eternity 3 again, but to do Pillars of Eternity 3. He was talking about why Pillars of Eternity 2 didn't sell nearly as well as the first one. And they just don't know. Like it's impossible to in what he said, obviously. It's impossible for them to an honor blade of coral. I have retrieved the honor blade of coral from the ogre chieftain. This has to be the item Fathis was seeking. However, due to the nature of the item, I think someone at Castle Coral would be anxious to have this back. I need to decide whether to sell the weapon to Fathis or return it to the castle. Well, I'm gonna return to the castle, obviously. I probably should go to the family and tell them about this. There's a rumor about Neverwinter Nights 3. Ooh. What rumor is that, Decadency? What rumor is that? I can see some problems with that game existing. The problem is the publishing rights. Because the name Neverwinter Nights is not owned by Obsidian. Or rather, by BioWare. Or it was never owned by BioWare. It was always leased. Unlike, for example, Baldur's Gate, which was a name... was different. It had a different shenanigans going on. Oh, this is curious. The map marker is here. So it's back. It's back to the. It's back to the. Yeah, it is weird. It's back to the Wizards of the Coast. So for them to license it, yeah, Wizards of the Coast said that there are 7 games in Forgotten Realms in development. And we know of Baldur's Gate 3. There's probably more, because Wizards of the Coast used to be very, not secretive, I guess, but like very stingy with who it licensed their IP to. And in contrast with, for example, I don't know the name of the company though, the people who do Warhammer, they would just license it to whoever, and they still do, as far as I know. Which has the great advantage of everybody knows what Warhammer is. Unfortunately, let's see. So, Weatherly. Unfortunately, a lot of the Warhammer games that exist are bad, and they always were. Let's go talk to these people. Hi.
What's new?
Do you know about Albert Germain?
My father was a great man. I'll not hear your lies.
I didn't say any lies. Do you need green?
What's new? My father...
Okay. What about you?
Hello again.
Did you know about your father?
I can't accept what you're implying without some proof of the crime.
I have the proof of the crime.
Until we meet again.
Okay. Well, I do literally have the proof of the crime. But I suppose that's that. And so basically going back to that, and then I heard a couple of years back that Wizards of the Coast was starting to be a little bit more liberal in the how, or in the people who it licenses their IP to. And apparently there's some people who are complaining about that, but it's fine. They can have their own opinion. I don't know anything about it. So it was enough for them to complain about it. And so I heard that basically they're being a little bit more, and this was right around the time Neverwinter Nights, the new game, came out. And not just Neverwinter Nights, there were a couple more. I need to go to the castle. I don't know how to go to the castle. Not necessarily to critical acclaim is what I mean. There were some good games, but licensing to whoever was not a smart move. Yeah, that's my impression as well. There are not too good games in D&D setting like Sword Coast Legends. There are some Sword Coast Legends is another one. Obsidian made Neverwinter Nights 2, yeah. And the expansions. Specifically Mask of the Betrayer, which is amazing. Amazing. So great. Mask of the Betrayer is just mwah. It's fantastic. I don't know where I need to go to, though. I don't think I need to go anywhere. I don't think that person exists over there. I think the quest is bugged. Yes, it is. It's fine. We don't need to mess with it. I think it's because we killed the ogre in the wrong place. Oh, it's upstairs. Do we need to wait until they... Because I always come here in the middle of the night. No wonder nobody's out here. I love both Mask of the Betrayer and Storms of Zahir. Those were the times. I never played Storms of Zahir.
Morning.
Morning.
Say your piece or stand aside.
Shut up.
Hello, I'm Leith Wavrik, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Coral.
I have a stolen item.
Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient honor blade of Coral from out of this castle. Why?
I don't know why.
This is incredible. I never thought to see this sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Please accept my thanks.
One should, especially if we're investigating a crime.
Restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism, the escutcheon of Coral. You've done a great service to
Escutcheon.
Coral,
I don't
and
even-
you should be proud.
What is that? The what? Escutcheon? Sure. What about Countess Valga?
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected.
What about Coral?
Did you hear about Reynald Germain's long-lost twin brother returning to Coral?
Yes, that has...
Now, I hear there's a stranger in town asking about them. A dark elf from back east, they say. I wonder what he wants.
Completely unrelated to what we were talking about, don't worry.
Fare thee well.
You too. Does that actually complete the mission? It does not. We can now go back to the Germain brothers and tell them what happened. Well, it's a good thing we got those 2 lines. I'm just gonna have to find a way to get rid of my vampire-induced burning in the sun. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. Forgot. Where's the inn? The inn? Where's the inn? There's an inn. Oh, actually, there's a doggo. Hey, doggo. Good. Is that a win? Fighters Guild. And the Mages Guild. Let's go to the Mages Guild. And that's gonna end this stream because it is already past 1 a.m. and I still have to upload tomorrow's Oblivion video because I have rendered it already. It's edited. It's all good. But I need to upload it and set it up. Actually, I need to just set it up because I think I uploaded it already. So even better. But that's going to be that for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for sharing all the good conversations and all that sort of stuff. And I hope you enjoyed it. See you in 2 days' time. 3 hours before now is when I start for more Oblivion. Bye-bye.